Good morning, everyone. How are we this morning? Hey, Kimmy P. How are you, pretty girl? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I love that name. That's great. Hey, Clancy, how are you this morning? So I'm probably not going to stay on a long time, but man, I've got to talk about this. Like I can't. Hey, Marley J, good to see you. I love Marley J. She's absolutely amazing and she's gorgeous. Good, Clancy. I'm glad you're doing good this morning. Um, I know there's a certain somebody that's probably going to get mad at me, but I just can't keep my mouth shut. You guys know how I am. I can be kind of impulsive at times. And when I really feel strongly about something, I'm going to say something. And I just absolutely need to say something. Um, let's see. There's a certain creator that's dying to get our attention. You know, he's pushing out all these videos and the hypocrisy and blah, 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 whatever. Hey, Bernie, how are you this morning? Um, I was going to let the shit go last night. You know, he made a video on how I'm such a hypocrite and how my husband and I should not be doing videos on recovery because I relapsed, right? Like it's out there. Everybody knows I relapsed. Oh no. Let's make fun of Sarah for it, you know? Cuz it's funny, right? It's funny that someone could potentially die of a disease that they have, right? And people in the chat just laughing. They hate me, right? So they're going to laugh about it. They hate this person or that person. They think it's so funny. I never in my life want to hear these women talk about any man going after anyone after the shit I seen this morning. He made a video, right, of Steph. Hey, Bex. Good morning, darling. He made a video. This cornball made a video saying that if you wear your hair in braids or pigtails, we're sexualizing children. How disgusting is that? Yeah, Marley, I'm so sorry. I mean, it made me mad. So if women wear their hair in braids or pigtails, that's sexualizing children. That's the biggest bunch of horse shit I've ever heard in my life. You know, I French braid my hair in pigtails a lot at night. One, because my hair is so tangly. And two, it kind of looks cool with the waves and curls or whatever after you take them out. That is not sexualizing children. But I do have a video saying of this man sitting in his chair or androgynous. You know, I don't know if he's a man or a woman. I don't know. You know, he says he's androgynous. I don't know what that means. If you don't know what it means, go look it up. It's there. I don't know. Whatever. He's sitting there saying that if he wants to jerk one off to a 14-year-old, that's okay. How disgusting is that? To even have that in your thought process. And then he makes another video. Hey, Eric, how are you this morning? Hey, bless this mess. I see you lurking in the bushes. Crazy Gemini. Eric, that would be BSJ. Hey, Mandy C, good morning. Where was I? Let's see. Oh, then he made a video claiming, let's see. Let me go look. He made a video this morning saying that it's okay to call women gutter sluts, right? Because another creator did. What would Jesus do, Brian? Would Jesus think that's okay? You know, you're this holier than thou Christian, right? I mean, don't you think that's a little hypocritical of you? To call women gutter sluts? You know, I tried to get my husband in on this, right? I did. I talked to him about it this morning, and I'm like, you want to go live talking about this? And he's like, Sarah, look at him, consider the source. No, I don't want to go live. And I'm like, oh, snap. He's right. Yeah, he's also an expert on addiction. He claimed to be a counselor, you know, just like Laura over there claiming to be a guardian ad litem. I mean, she's made billions of views. She was this, she was that. I mean, it's endless. But then again, you can be whatever you want to be online, right? So there's that. Hey, Sand Dancer, I love you, darling. And I know you didn't really want me going live about this, but to go and say that if you wear your hair in pigtails or braids or whatever, you're sexualizing children, that's the most ignorant statement I've ever heard in my life. And then you have women in that chat laughing, thinking it's so funny. Why is that funny? Why is that funny? Do you not see his patterns and his behaviors? It's getting worse. He's going back to the same old Brian he was before, but he's manipulating people by using Christianity. That's exactly what he's doing. He is using that as an excuse. I have never known a Christian person to attack someone by calling them gutter sluts. Never in my life. But, you know, we're also hated over here. It's all right if Brian does that. And you know what, Molly? You can go ahead and say whatever you want about me. You don't faze me, woman. You really don't. I mean, look at you. You're a big bag of mess. I don't care. If I want to sit there and say I don't believe that you yourself had that many donations, I'm allowed to say that. I'm not even on that topic right now because I don't care. And you know what? Truth always comes to light. I'm more focused on the fact that there's a man in this community calling women these names, you know, saying that if you wear your hair a certain way, you're sexualizing children. Dude is a serious creep. He's an absolute freak. He's a creep. Also, okay, if you want to talk about my recovery and how I'm failing at it, go for it. I called you a false prophet because that's what I believe. If you don't want to think that I'm clean and sober, that's on you, buddy. Go ahead and think whatever you want. I don't give a damn. It's not your problem. It's not your business. You know, I'm over here doing my own thing. Why don't you stay over there and do your own thing? We live about 8 minutes away from one another. Don't let it get worse. I'm just going to say that right now. Don't let it get worse. You're pushing my buttons. You're trolling and it's working. All right. I don't really care what you say to me. I care about what you're saying about others in this community. It bothers me. I could really care less what you say about me or even my husband for that. It's how you're going at other women that sucks. You're a man, okay? Men that call women gutter sluts are not good men. They are trash. You are trash. You have always been trash. You will always be trash, okay? Yeah, crazy Gemini. It's not funny at all. You know, I mean, I understand there's sides in this community, you know, but as women, we shouldn't sit there and laugh thinking that's funny because it's not. And it's not true. I see women at Kroger's all the time with hair in French braids or whatever and pigtails. It's disgusting the way you act, Brian. You are a foul-mouthed asshole, and you love that all of this is going on in the community because you think that gives you the right to say whatever you want. You think that gives you the right to go hard on the people that, you know, your friends dislike. Yeah, he only goes after women because he's a bitch. And I'm going to put it out there. Prove me wrong, Brian. Prove me wrong. You know, you sit there and do all these videos waiting for a response. And then when someone doesn't give you a response, your ego gets boosted a little because you think they're afraid of you. I'm going to tell you what right now, brother, I ain't afraid of you. Shit, my husband ain't even afraid of you. He thinks you're a piece of shit and that he doesn't even want to give you a response. How's that make you feel, buddy? What are you going to do? Look him up? What are you going to do? Dox him out? That's all you know how to do. Your fat ass sits behind a keyboard and does that shit. You ain't going to do nothing. You're just going to yap your jaws online. That's it. Not Marley, I absolutely agree. That's because he's a troll. That's all he knows how to do is troll, call women names, degrade women, saying that we are sexualizing children by wearing our hair in braids or pigtails. How disgusting is that? Who thinks that way? Oh, the same guy that sat there and said it's okay to jerk off to a 14-year-old as long as you're in your own home. You're disgusting. Donna Marie, you know that's right. You know that's right. There is nobody in this community that's intimidated by him. The only thing we are is infuriated by the bullshit that he spews. You know, what kind of man thinks about doing that, thinking of a 14-year-old? Who? Like, why would that even be in someone's thought process? And I've wondered this ever since I clipped that of him saying it. It's bothered me ever since. And it's always about sexualizing this one or that one or children. Brian, I think I'm going to behave, but normal people don't think that way. Normal people don't talk that way. All right. Hey, Monkey Mar. How are you this morning? Hey, Kayla Renee. Hey, Amanda. How are you? Let's see. I'm going to invite anyone up. If you hate me, love me, I don't even care. If you want to fight with me, cool. I'll drop a link. I got balls today. So come up and say what you need to say. You know, and I heard you yesterday, Brian. Don't think I didn't. I know that you was aiming that towards me about my friend losing his life to addiction. And you know what he did? It was hard. It was really hard, but he's in a better place. He doesn't have to fight this anymore. So whenever someone dies that I care about, that's what I have to remember, is that they don't have to fight anymore. They are in a better place. Because if I think otherwise, then it's going to harm me. It's going to harm my mental stability, and it's going to potentially make me lose my mind. I hate it when anyone loses their life to addiction. I hate it. It drives me insane. I don't deal very well with death anyways, but you shouldn't even mention that. That's not okay. All right. You know, your little underhanded insults. I catch it. I understand exactly what you're doing, and I know who you're aiming it towards. Even though you might deny it on down the line. Oh, I wasn't talking about her. Motherfucker, I know. You know, I try not to come on here and be trashy. I try to not to let my anger get the best of me, but sometimes it's really hard, you know, especially when he's bashing people I care about, you know, or when he's coming after me for my addiction or relapse, whatever. I've had so many people come at me for it. And the only reason it's like blowing my mind is because some of these people have struggled with addiction and I don't understand it. Is your hate, do you hate somebody that much that you're going to attack them like that? Really? Oh, I'm better off without you. That's all I got to say about that. I'm better off without you, and I'm glad to be without you. If that's how y'all really feel, yeah, that's why I got some of yous blocked, because of the things you're saying. Just because you're going at me for this addiction, don't think it doesn't affect other people that have suffered as well. Hey, call me Frenchie. How are you? Hey, Jenny Jin Jin. I love Jenny Jin Jin. She's absolutely one of the best people I've ever met. She's got a huge heart, and I love her. Did the link show up when I put it in the chat? I can't see it from my phone. Hey, Jennifer Lynn. How are you doing, darling? I'm just getting to a place where it's not even worth it anymore to come online at times, because all these people are going to do is drag you about things that are near and dear to your heart. Why can't you go after me for things I say online? Why do you guys have to make it so personal? Why do you make it so personal with others? Huh? And don't go bringing up shit I did 2 to 3 years ago. Good Lord. Judge me for the things I'm doing now, not the things I've done in my past. Hey, Jennifer Lynn. Hope you have a good day at work, darling. Misnomer in the house. I want to give huge props to Potty Mouth Mama. Hey, Sunflower. Wait a minute. Who's LP? Yeah, serenity here. You're absolutely right. Anybody using addiction recovery as a means to poke at you is not worth your attention. I agree. It upsets me that they would go that low, especially when they claim to have been a counselor in the past. Really? I mean, come on. I'd love to have seen them credentials. Just saying. Just saying. I don't believe it. I just don't. And then, I want to bring this up because it's bothered me. I've also heard people say that I don't care about the children at St. Jude. Are you kidding me right now? I hope that everybody who donates has many blessings to them. Honest to God, I do. Because those children that are sick need that money. It just was not where I've given my donations. I'm not jealous that Molly raised money for St. Jude. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Without St. Jude's, these children wouldn't be able to live. They wouldn't have hope. So no, I'm not jealous at all. I'm just not going to go to someone's chat to donate if I don't care for them. I'll drop my donations in the actual link at St. Jude's or juvenile diabetes research. And I want to give mad props to Potty Mouth Mama, because she's raised a lot of money for juvenile diabetes research. And nobody has, acknowledged this because of their hate for me, right? Whatever. I'm going to one day here soon, I'm going to have my daughter on, and we're going to talk about, the struggles she had throughout her childhood when it came to juvenile diabetes and, what it's done to her. It sucks. Anybody with a debilitating disease, especially children, it's not fair, So yeah, our hearts go out to these children. And so that's why we donate, right? It doesn't matter where you donate as long as you're donating. Kudos to anyone and everyone that has donated. You've got a huge heart. And even if I don't like you, I'm still going to give you kudos for doing it. Hey, good morning, Ash274. Hey, Ash Key, how are you this morning? Oh, Ash Key, I used to be so ashamed to be an addict. I thought that I Oh, Lord, I didn't want anyone knowing. I was so unbelievably ashamed of it. And it took, let's see, I was a hopeless drug addict, you know? And talking about it has helped me. And even though some people that really dislike me want to say, oh, she's not helping anybody, you don't understand some of the emails I've gotten, some of the phone calls we get, and some of the people that Brandon has actually helped. Not me. No, I'm a ball of a mess. Trust and believe that. I am a mess and a half. Right now, I couldn't help anybody if I tried. I'm not perfect. I've slipped. I've relapsed, whatever. But my husband, he's good at talking to people. And oh, Ash Key, honey, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hey, Trisha. Did I just see Trisha? Where you at, girl? Uh-oh. Well, hey, Dirk Pickler, how are you this morning? I mean, you know, for Brian to sit there and say she should not talk about recovery because she relapsed is bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. And as a counselor or ex-counselor, oh my gosh, Ash Key, honey, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you for doing that. Hey, Mary, how are you this morning? Boy, I forget where I was at now. Yep, misnomer, you're right. He's a broke down janitor who has a kid in prison for murdering his son. And that's really sad, you know. I really feel for that family because I know there's a day that doesn't go by that they don't think of him. Hey, Amber K. Yeah. And that's what sucks. People love to use people's pain to get back at them and use them as weapons. And it's not right. It's not okay. It's hurtful. Let these people process things. Let them talk about it. If that makes them feel better about themselves, let them talk about it. Don't use that against them. I'm not going to lie. Probably a couple months ago, I did have some suicidal ideation, and I had people making fun of me for it. Making fun of me for that. And they kept poking at me and poking at me. And I'm sitting there like, wow, I had to completely log off for days because people just kept attacking me. And I'm like, holy shit. Y'all claim to be Christians, but you're going to attack somebody when they're at their lowest. How's that okay? I don't understand that. It's really foreign to me. You know? Hey, Doodle Brown, good morning. Rachella, good morning. You know, I've had to private some things that private some videos or lives that I've done just so I could keep those messages and comments that have been left. And one day, I swear to God, I'm going to make a video and I'm going to show them. And I'm going to be like, wow, you know, these people claim to be so above all of us and they're so much better. We're just trash. But what they say and do is trash also. Am I trash because I'm an addict? No. No. It's a struggle. It's a disease. I'm going to have it for the rest of my life. And I'm sorry if that pisses you off, but I'm going to talk about it because it does help, Brian. And if you don't like it, then you know what? You can just stop listening. You can just unsubscribe, block me. I'm always going to talk about it. Brandon is always going to talk about it. Okay, let me see. I'm going to see if this link is going to work. It's killing me. Oh, there she is.
Yo.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good morning.
How goes it?
What that fat, sloppy son of a bitch do now?
Man, he made a video this morning saying that since Steph has French braids, that she's sexualizing children by doing that.
So let me ask you this. What is his mullet braid sexualizing? I mean, you know.
Remember when it was fire engine red?
Oh, yeah. It matched his walls. Those red walls that he painted so someone
Paige,
wouldn't get
thank
triggered.
you.
Because red's not triggering, at all.
Right.
Such a calm, cool color.
Well, that's when he was Wiccan, remember?
Oh, and he was eating paper and
Yeah.
Yeah. He had such a sudden lifestyle change.
I mean, Trisha, what would Jesus do? Do you think
Girl.
Jesus would accept people calling women gutter sluts? Is that very Christian? Do you think
No.
that's Christian? Not at all.
Mm-mm. I know that his what are they called? Pastor sons probably wouldn't think it was very cool either.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sure they wouldn't agree with the way he acts and the way he treats women.
Well, he's got a hard on for Steph right now.
Yeah, and he needs to leave her alone.
It is gross. I don't know. Look, Brian's been doing this for so many fucking years. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand people that fucking support his bullshit.
No, you should see the women that are in his chat laughing.
Oh, I believe it.
They think this is just so funny. Hey, the potty mouth mama.
Well, I hope they think it's fucking funny every time they see someone with braids on now then. What's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard, dude?
I mean, do those women ever put their hair in braids? Are they sexualizing children by doing that? It's just the most ignorant statement I've ever heard in my life. Like I said earlier, there's times that I go to bed with my hair wet, French braided, because my hair's so damn tangly. And I wake up and there's cool looking curls and waves. So
Donna Marie, what are you going to do if we don't?
Wait, what?
She said, watch yourself with the name calling trash talk. Is she still Brian's sister, quote unquote?
Oh, I don't know. I'm really not sure.
And no one's scared of fucking Brian, Donna Marie. Nobody.
Ashley says, be right back, about to braid it up.
Uh-oh.
We learn how to French braid our hair as young girls, right? We're supposed to stop once we become an adult. Only sick-minded people are going to think that that's sexualizing children.
Yeah. Just like he thinks it's okay to jack off to 14-year-olds. I mean, yeah, that's okay to him.
Yep. Normal people do not think that way. They just don't.
Right. He's fucking disgusting, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so embarrassed that Brian is from our city. I'm so fucking embarrassed. Like,
I think the whole city is embarrassed.
That's why he doesn't have any real life friends.
Nobody wants to be around him.
Nobody.
No.
Nobody.
People online do, because they think he's a man and he'll go after this one and that one for them.
A man?
Yeah. Well, androgynous, whatever he is. I don't know. I don't want to miss.
Brian has a period, Sarah. He's not a man. He bleeds once a month, just like a bitch. Come for me, Brian.
Maybe that's why he dyes his hair red.
I just wonder, and it's really gross, does the curtain match the drapes?
That's a disgusting thought.
He probably can't even find his drapes.
Poor poopy pants.
He can't find his wiener and all that poop. He's gonna
turtle.
There, he's gonna call the police on us, and he's gonna say, "There's these two girls, and they live like 5 minutes from me, and they're calling me poopy pants."
Call him, Brian. Call him. Wouldn't be the first time.
Brian, you're a fucking joke, bro.
He literally called the cops on some guy because he called him poopy pants. and streamed it.
He said, "Hello, Cleveland Police Department. I want you to go investigate this guy. He's saying that me and my wife don't shower and that we have poop pants."
Oh my gosh.
Sarah.
Girl, we're going to have so much fun.
I could roast this motherfucker all day with his own content because he leaves it wide open. It's just too easy.
He does. And then he gets big mad. Lord.
So I'll be there Saturday. Is he really scared that we're going to drive by his trailer?
I heard he made a community post about it.
No, listen, Sarah, I heard he put up 2 ring lights, one for you and one for me.
He was so scared. He came out and said, "I got one in the front and in the back."
Look, he said if he caught me, this is the key word, if he caught me in there, he's going to take that center block out from underneath this trailer and put it through my windshield.
He couldn't pick that thing up if he tried.
No, girl, no. Mm-mm. And look, Brian, you don't own the trailer park, bro. Okay, anybody can ride through it. You only own the little dumpy trailer on the end. So shut up. And you don't even own that. Nicole does. So there.
Oh, snap.
Right. Fucking idiot, man.
You know, he implied that we was going to drive by his trailer. He's that scared.
Hey, and how does he know we already haven't done that?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it is our city. Like, he just lives there. Okay.
I guarantee you we know more people than he does. Just saying.
Look, I wouldn't waste my motherfucking time.
No, neither would I. Neither would I. You know, I drove past that place a few days ago because I had to go somewhere. And I just looked over there and I'm like, all right. I wouldn't waste my time. I wouldn't jeopardize my freedom for that piece of shit. I wouldn't.
Well, look, it's a fucking public street. Yeah. The trailer park might be private property, but it's not Brian's private property.
Right.
So calm down, bye-bye.
I mean, say we did drive by and say that he did throw something at one of our vehicles. Does he not understand how much trouble he would be in?
He doesn't care. Hey, listen, did you hear the new one on him? He's going to get him a car, Sarah.
Yeah, right.
He's going to pay off his fines and he's going to go get him a truck. Actually, he wants a truck.
Well, remember,
but then he admitted he don't know how to parallel park.
Oh.
You can't make this shit up, bro.
No. And then, you know, his friends that he has right now, last year were kind of making fun of him because he's such a liar. And he was copying and pasting that he had like $10,000 in this account, 10,000 in the other account. Bro, you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah. Living in HUD housing, Section 8 rather, which, hey, if you need Section 8, you need Section 8, not knocking it. But you don't live in Section 8 talking about you got over 10 grand in the bank.
Right. Oh my God. I don't know. You know, Brian, the reason that we go at you is because you say the dumbest shit about us and the people that we care about. You're going to get a clap back whenever you mention our friends. It's just how it is. He's white knighting like a mother over there for MTL.
With stuff.
Yeah.
It's cringeworthy.
And I mean, I get it. She's a beautiful girl, but don't sit there and lie on her trying to say that she's sexualizing children by having braids in her hair. That's preposterous.
You
know what, Rosewater? I don't think he does.
Just blows me away because that's just so gross. Ugh.
Oh, PMM would like a recap of what he said about Steph. So, let me find it. Well, yesterday he was like nonchalant going after my recovery, right? Because I said that he was a false prophet. Now, why did I say he was a false prophet? Because he's making videos of Just Angel. That pissed me off. You know, he's done it to Trisha. He's done it to BTS, and it's disgusting. Why is a man going after women like that? Why are they taking little images, clip shots of them, you know, and making fun of them? Why? What has Just Angel done so bad that he needs to make fun of her about her looks? Or even you. You're actually beautiful as they come. And Steph is too. And BTS is also. Why are you doing that, Brian?
Well, it's self-reflection of his self. I mean, if I got up every day and had to look in the mirror and see that looking back at me, oh my God.
I've never known a Christian man to call a woman a gutter slut.
He's
ever.
not no damn Christian.
Oh, Brian, you done backslid, buddy.
Yeah, all the way back.
WWJD. Look, I'm just going to put it out there right now. If your God accepts that, Brian, you and I don't have the same one. I can tell you that right now.
Right. Hey, Doodle Brown.
Yeah, he has been giving Amanda Lynn a really hard time. He needs to leave her alone. She's not done a damn thing to him. And you know what? She's absolutely beautiful too. Leave her alone, Brian.
It's just because she speaks up.
Yeah, she does. You know, and we have the right to speak up just like they do. We have the right to question things like they do. But they get big mad if you question anything they say or do. Lord. Hey, Orange Butterfly, how are you this morning? Mandolin in the house. No, it just sucks when you wake up in the morning and see that he's putting out ridiculous videos saying that someone is sexualizing children. What is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong?
You know, I'm really, if I really sit and think about it, I'm really not surprised, you know?
No, just consider the source.
Yeah, it's just like, it's Brian. That's, you know, what he does. And everyone's gotten so comfortable with that. And those fucking bitches, and yeah, I'm saying bitches, that are all up in his comments, every fucking last one of you need to be ashamed of your motherfucking self.
Yeah. You know,
you're disgusting.
To sit there and see those women over there laughing because Brian is saying that a girl or a woman here in this community is sexualizing children. They think that's funny. How is that funny? Why do you agree with that? I don't care if you do hate us. That's still not right to make fun of.
Any of them bitches sitting over there in his comments, if they have daughters or anyone in their life, I feel fucking sorry for them.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes.
I'm trying to be really cautious with what I say because I don't want to stoop to his level. I don't, but when's it gonna stop?
Right.
I mean, this is like an everyday thing he's doing now. He picks one and then the next day he'll go after a different one.
Well,
I mean,
he's not going to stop now because he's getting too many ass pats for the fuck shit he's doing. So, you know, he thinks he's being cool.
You know, and then Carla up there on his panel the other day saying, oh, yeah, it was either on his panel or on whoever's panel. But she said, well, how dare Sarah question anything? Carla, go cut your bangs.
Shut the fuck up, Carla. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
No one cares what you have to say.
No one, dude. Literally no one.
But if you think you're going to attack me, expect a comeback.
Carla couldn't even keep her last set of friends.
She can never keep any friends.
Never. I mean, this is like 8th set of fucking friends that bitch has been through.
Yeah, and then they sit there and wonder why we're so angry or why we're so mad. Well, gee, there's your sign. You're telling us that we're sexualizing children. You're telling us that we don't deserve to talk about recovery because we relapsed. Dude, go get bent. Yeah,
she couldn't even get 100 people in her damn live, and that was with Monster Face on fucking panel.
Yeah, lay off them cheek injections, baby.
Good Lord.
Hey, Brantley, how are you?
Motherfucker. Carla is a
Oh,
fucking total shut-in now. Like, it's fucking weird.
oh,
Go fire up another fucking StreamYard, Carla, and write up some more petitions, boo.
right,
Mm.
man.
You and
Let's see.
Eagle.
Oh, I don't know who wrote that petition up, but that was some shit. I think
Eagle probably wrote it. Carla had the private StreamYard, and then, well,
I wish I'd have taken a screenshot of it, but the very first person that commented on that when it was first put up was Miss D.
of course, Heavy D got to get in there, girl.
Yeah, and she
Heavy D
then deleted
gotta
her
sign
comment.
that bad boy. It's so fucking funny. It's so funny to me.
I see you in the
Hey,
bushes.
Hey,
so
girl.
hey,
Hey,
so
Mandolin.
hey, there's this like, um, for one, there's like all these women over there supporting that he's saying like sexualizing kids because Steph had pigtails in. The rest
Mm,
of the video was about like girls dressing up like little kids that was didn't even pertain to her. He literally took like a little piece of this video and made it like she was like really gross. And all these
mhm.
women are over there, the same women that are like, whenever he talks about me, they're all about it, right? What do they think that's going to do to him when they stop supporting him? Like,
Yeah,
what do they
That's
think is
the
going to happen?
only reason they do support him, is because they're scared to fucking death of him, which is
Well, you
sad.
should be. I mean, he really should
Mhm.
be. If you support him and you stop, oh my
Yep.
God, I can't wait to watch him and Laura fall. Sorry, and him and MGL because it will happen. It will.
Yeah. Yeah.
good morning, Life Rewind, and Miss Lennon, Batty Boop. Yeah, he really needs to leave Steph alone. You know, if he didn't attack Steph so hard, she wouldn't have a thing to say about him. Guaranteed.
Well, we keep adding, we keep finding more and more pictures of Brian. It's just his album is getting really, really, really full. So, you know,
And that's why he's big mad because of those pictures.
yeah. He
That's
said,
why.
what did he say? How would you feel if someone was sitting back cracking on your image every day? Well, don't be a fat sloppy son of a bitch, Brian, and you might not get your photo album showed.
Right. Don't share every. Ugh, he's so gross. He is
He's
so
so fucking
disgusting.
gross.
And it's when you talk about Brian, God, people do not like you, Brian. They send people everything. It's
Mhm.
so funny. Like I don't know how somebody like him is even talking about us. Like, and I don't know when. Like I do not understand how it's acceptable and all these women are cheering it on. I don't, because he's like going harder than he's ever went, calling them gutter sluts and shit. The fuck, Brian. Brian, seriously,
For
take your
sure.
own inventory,
He's got
weirdo.
11 kids, 8 baby mamas. Who's the fucking slut?
Right.
Just saying.
Right.
Good morning, Paige. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, good.
I just wanted to come say you are a beautiful woman and don't let Brian get you. Don't let Brian get to you
Thank you.
because I'm disgusted with him. Totally.
Yeah, you know, the way he's attacking women is not okay. And we've been through this before. And he shut up for a while and then found religion. Now that it's kind of let up and he's made friends with this other person, he's right back at it. He's back at those same behaviors.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him if he lost God again or something. We don't hear about God a lot. God, well, maybe on Sundays, but I don't think that's how it's supposed to go. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. Just saying.
Mm-mm. He's a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Big one. Big one.
And
He
he
thinks
is an abuser towards women. Look at the shit he's putting out. That's abusive. I don't
he
care what
thinks
anybody
as
says.
he thinks as long as he wears his what would Jesus do hat, he's safe. He can get away with it.
Brian, does Jesus like your behavior right now? Does he like you calling women gutter sluts? Just curious, asking for a friend.
I mean, gutter sluts is kind of a step up from what he usually calls us. Well, me, I can talk for myself.
It's a
So
step up from what
I've
he's
been
used to. I mean,
Yeah.
right. It is
mhm.
kind of a step up. You call me a gutter slut all day. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, well, I, I just don't understand it.
He
Like,
did shut up when Rel shut him up, Serenity here.
He
Yeah,
did,
and
yeah,
then do
because
you
he
hear
can't
how he
fight a
brags
man.
about it? Well, me and Rel are friends now.
Yeah.
We talk
Ew.
about some of these women in the community.
I need to give old Rel a call.
Yeah,
See how he's been doing.
that's right.
Talk
I'm
to
Yeah.
messaging
him
right
a
after
while.
this. What's up, bro? How you been?
Right?
He did have corona. He said, like, he was on
Yeah.
a live talking about how he had corona.
Yeah, I seen that.
Did he? I
Yeah.
don't know whether I believe him or not.
Who?
Brian saying he had.
No, not Brian.
Not
Rel.
Brian. No.
Man, do you remember that time that Rel went live and he had his face painted like Brian and had that red wig on? That was
Yeah.
the best.
Remember when he had Brian sitting on the couch in the background?
Yes.
Oh, girl. Fucking dead.
Rel gave no fucks that day. He painted
Zero
his face
fucks.
white, had that red wig on. He looked just like
Oh my God. Oh my God. And Brian tried to say it was racist or whatever, the white face. It's definitely not the same. Okay. It's not.
and then Rel was like, man, it's clown paint.
Well,
Clown
There's a
paint, that's
difference.
fitting.
well, I'm gonna go, Sarah. Just know.
Thank you
that
for
I
coming
love
up. I love you, girl. And I'm so glad you came up.
Yep.
It's great to have people that, don't really go live that often or go up on panels that often come up and say
No.
hi. I really appreciate you.
I don't, and I appreciate you too, sweetheart.
All right. You have a great day and thank you
Yep.
for coming up.
I sure will.
Bye.
Bye, darling. Man, I'm telling you what. Oh, we do need to get Rel back up in the mix. Come on out, Rel.
Yeah, and then
Well-
Brian will make a video saying, "Oh, they're gonna try to get Rel to come after me again." No, bitch. No, we're not. Don't
No,
even
we just want to
start.
see what his real opinion is. Since Brian says that he's talks about us, behind the scenes and all with him, let's just get him to talk about it. Let's see what he really has to think about us.
Yep.
No, Brian is so worried about what Ralph thinks that
Oh,
like
yeah.
I had several people tell me this that are in Ralph's Discord that Brian changed his picture and his name and tried to sneak into Ralph's Discord.
Yeah, he did.
And then they found out it was his picture didn't change fast enough and someone noticed it and they got the boot and they were all clowning Brian in there. Like
I mean, he stayed up late that night and went in there. You remember that? It was like in the middle of the night or something.
yeah,
He
it was like because people messaged me the next day and were telling me like that he had tried to sneak in there or something, and that they caught on and booted him out. And everybody was already they just taught they don't like him, so they were already in there clowning him.
Mhm.
And he definitely cares what Rel. He's scared to death that Rel will get back on his ass. I was fucking dying.
Yeah, see, I lurk a lot and I don't know Rel's 313 channel, but I lurk in there and listen to him sometimes. He's got a pretty good channel over there. He's got a couple channels and Rel's doing his own thing and I can appreciate that. Maybe he doesn't want to be out in this mix anymore, but I really wonder what he thinks about Brian talking for him when it comes to the women in this community and how Rel feels.
I don't think you should do that. Yeah. Not you. I'm talking about Brian.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Because Brian thinks that everyone's afraid to go back at him. Like that's why he just won't shut the fuck up. Nobody's afraid of you, Brian.
Nobody.
Nobody.
No,
Nobody
not
gives
The
a
only
fuck.
bitches afraid of you are the ones in your motherfucking comment section, Brian.
Mhm.
Brian.
Yeah. Sometimes I sit there and feel like, they kissed his ass because they don't want him to come
Yep.
after them.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
And
Yeah,
that's why
true.
Brian does these videos of women in like these pictures, he'll make fun of them and he does that in hopes they shut up. Nobody's going to shut up, Brian.
You don't see him on here fighting with, let's just say Terry Berry or G Mangos or none of the guys, right?
He
It's all
wouldn't
women.
dare.
Always women. Always has been. Like it's just become the norm. Oh,
Right.
Brian's going after another woman. Oh, it's just another day in the fucking neighborhood, right?
Right. And this is the same man that claimed to be androgynous just so he could call women CUNTSs. And he admitted that.
Yep. I'm convinced the motherfucker bleeds every month like a bitch. I just am. Not gonna change my mind on that one.
Oh,
He's sharing tampons with his wife, so hey,
probably.
there's that.
Oh man, I honestly feel bad for her because
gets
he
the
drags her
filter.
into so much shit. You know,
Yeah.
he'll say, "Well, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? They've been talking about you." And
Yep.
you know, it works her up and gets her upset.
He did the
And
same shit to her in Facebook groups.
yeah, I
Mhm.
feel bad for her. I don't know her from Adam, but I feel bad for her.
I do too.
You know, because she's the one that goes out and gets the groceries. She's the one that you force out to the bus stop to go and do this or to do that. Why don't you be a man and do it? Huh?
Right.
Oh no, Sarah, she's at Macy's. She's doing this. And he acts like he treats her like a princess, and it makes me sick
Yeah.
because I've watched him like be really mean to her on a live. That's on he's a piece of shit. Hey,
Mhm.
Dari.
Now,
Hi.
Dari D. Oh my goodness, her videos.
Hey,
Boy,
Dari.
howdy. Can somebody drop her link? She's
Yeah,
a
I'll get
gem.
it.
I'm telling you what, her videos lately, fire.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
I mean, they're always fire, but she makes really good videos. But lately, she's been pushing them out, and they've been fire. Woo.
Yeah, he doesn't like them because they're the fucking truth. Okay, there. I shared it. There's Dari's. Oh, you're gonna make another video? Yeah, I just messaged you to see if you were okay, Dari. Recently, I know that you have a life and don't live on YouTube and stuff, but I was
Oh,
worried about
good.
you.
She said she's going to drop another video today. Whoop,
I
whoop.
know. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Oh, gosh, what a day. I'm telling you, you know, he'll sit there and say, well, I don't know why they're talking about me this morning. Well, let me break it down. He has talked about Steph saying that she is sexualizing children by braiding her hair. He went after my recovery yesterday and lightweight implied that I lost somebody close to me to an overdose. Why don't you just come out and say it, Brian? Why don't you drag me for filth because I'm an addict and that I relapsed? He said that me and Brandon shouldn't be talking about recovery because I relapsed. Are you kidding me right now?
Oh
What
God.
addict has not relapsed? Somebody
Well,
explain
he's been making
Wish
like
he'd
some
relapse.
community posts about me that I'm not even reading them. People will be like, here's a post about Brian. I'm like, he's so stupid. Like I read the first line, I'm like, whatever. I'm not reading your post, Brian. People show them to me. I just tell them how stupid you are. Like I don't even read it. So
He's
good
going
luck.
after you because you have a voice,
Yep.
because you
Yep.
won't be submissive when it comes to him. He thinks he's going to intimidate you. And that's not how it is, Brian. None of us are intimidated by you, guaranteed.
Look, some women are even afraid to block him because of the repercussions. They're afraid if they block him, he's
Thank you,
going
Dirk.
to dox them and call them out, make videos of them. Like it's really sad.
You know, some of the
It
people
is sad.
Yeah.
some of the people that have been trolling me about my recovery don't think I don't know whose channels those are. I've traced some of them back because y'all are idiots and you had them as different channels before. Trust and believe I know who you are, and it's really sad you're doing that because you guys have family in your family that have suffered from addiction.
Yeah,
Y'all are
Sarah,
hypocritical motherfuckers.
it seems that people that like we thought were our friends are now trolling us and stuff. It's
Yeah.
weird. And they forget that they told us our troll names when they were our friends. So
Oh my God.
weirdo. Like you might want to stop and think. Maybe like do a quick message search. Have I ever mentioned this before?
Right? Or at
Change your
least come up
name.
with a new troll, Don't use the same account
Right,
just by changing the
exactly.
picture. Trolling 101.
Mm-hmm.
They're not
Oh,
real smart.
We're strong over here. We're not going to let anything break us. We're not. Things that happened years ago, it's in the past. Judge us for shit we're doing online. Quit going into our real lives now. All right?
Right. Hey, Amber K. Deborah, he's stupid. He's so dumb. Fod, fod,
He
fod, fod,
thought
fod,
she
fod,
was
fod.
FOD.
Good morning,
Wow.
Shahid. How are you?
So
Yeah,
I just wanted to come up for a second, but I'm gonna get down and let you guys finish. I just wanted to tell Brian,
girl, thank you
nobody's
for coming.
scared of you. You're an idiot. You're an idiot, and you you think that like you sound really smart or funny. No, Ryan, like you really sound desperate and like a fool. You
Mhm.
do. So,
Yep.
okay, well, I'll be in the chat.
All right.
Thank you,
Bye,
girls. Bye
Amanda.
bye.
Have a
Bye.
great day, Amanda.
Miss Nomer said the Harley Davidson shirt got me. Miss Nomer, that's his Sunday best. Don't you dare talk about the Harley Davidson shirt.
Well, remember Chatterbait? He's a biker looking kind of guy.
Oh yeah, did you see Biker Brian yesterday?
Oh, gosh.
and not motorcycle, y'all. Not the motorcycle Brian.
I can't. Oh,
I know. Well, I just wanted to come up and run my mouth a little bit.
hey, dear. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, Liquid Richard. How are you this morning? I'm glad you came up. I like it when you come up. You're hilarious.
Liquid Richard.
I don't know.
I
You
don't
know,
either, girl.
it's pretty bad that when my husband says, yeah, I'm not responding to this, look,
Right.
consider the source. I'm like, oh, snap. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But I felt like I needed to say something because it's everyone over here now. You know, he's going at every single person over here every other day. You know, first it's this one, then that one. Now it's me, and then now it's Steph. Just
Poor
stop.
Steph is in the chat. She doesn't even know.
Oh,
She said,
Steph,
"What did
honey.
I miss?"
Girl. Mm.
You got a video, boo.
Yeah, wasn't very nicey either. So I don't know.
I wish Brian would go back to Chatterbait.
Oh man.
You know.
Yes, I will definitely give you a link, girl.
What was that old man's name he had sex with? Oh, Elias. That's what it was.
Oh, I remember that.
Yep.
He claimed that he pretended that he was a woman, but
he did. He acted like he went by the name Dream a Krupp, and he met up with this old ass man named Elias and had fucking sex.
Yeah, online.
Chatterbait Brian.
And then he came online bragging about it. You know he was getting off to that shit.
Ew.
Maybe that's why he goes at women so hard.
Maybe.
I'm serious.
Well,
Amanda, you have a great day, hon.
Steph said drop a link.
I think I did, unless it's not working. Let me see. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I see it.
Steph can't help that she's gorgeous. She can't help that she looks cute with some braids on, but that does not mean that she's trying to sexualize shit. It just means her hair looks cute that way. What's wrong with that, Brian?
Right.
Seriously. And, you know, it's bothersome. You guys really need to like listen to this part. You know, what kind of man talks about jerking off to a 14-year-old in their own home? You know, no normal man thinks of that. They're not going to put that out into the public because it's not normal.
I don't have men in my life like him. I just don't. Out of all my uncles, out of my brother, out of every man in my life, my own husband, nothing compares to the shit Brian does.
No, like, you know, Brandon, and he likes to come online and talk about recovery with me every now and then. But when it comes to like bullying people, Brandon's like, Sarah, consider the source. And it's true. No.
Where'd that comment go? Oh, Kat Kinsey said his thoughts speak volumes. That's fucking absolutely true.
That is absolutely true, Kat.
Yep.
It's gross, you know. Go have a conversation with a regular man, a normal man, and ask him if that behavior is okay. I guarantee you they'll say no, it's not.
Look, my 26-year-old son, even, you know, because I had to get a hold of him, like, hey, if this fucking weirdo tries to get a hold of you on Facebook, blah blah blah, you know what I mean? And he's just like, what the fuck? Like, he you know, my kid's more of a man than that motherfucker.
Yeah. He's mentally stunted, and I don't care to say that because it's true.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Derry, I have seen that, and it's sad because, you know, Brian has gone after her and said awful shit.
Awful.
And,
He's the first one to dox her out.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Had no problem saying that. Had no problem saying that. I don't even want to bring any of that up. I don't even want to talk about her. You know?
Right. Neither.
Ash Key.
Liquid Richard Elias St. John.
You remember when he said that wrestler guy was his dad?
Oh my freaking God. Too bad he doesn't remember the live that he did telling everybody his fucking dad's name and location. Too bad he don't remember that shit. But I do.
Yep.
I do, Brian. Yeah. I remember.
He's lied on even Amanda. You know, he said that he was in prison with her dad, which is a freaking lie.
Yeah, because he never left the county jail. And that's just a fact.
Now, Brian Serenity here, that's facts. Read what Serenity said. If Steph was on their side, they would love her. Absolutely. Yep.
Yep.
Lord. He got me fired up this morning. Like, I'm sitting there in Discord and I'm like, somebody's got to talk to me or I'm going to go live. Then I just got so mad that I had to say something. You just can't attack women like this. You can't. You're not a real man if you do. I don't care what you say.
Where's the videos of Steph attacking him? She's not dropping videos every day going after his ass.
No, she only responds to him when he says some off the wall dumbass shit.
Right. Which is daily. Lying, crying, Brian.
And you know he'll go live or make a video or something. I don't care. Do what you need to do, Brian. Just leave the other women alone. Leave them alone.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you think about Brian, baby?
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, good morning.
He's walking down the hall. He said, lame. He doesn't care, you know. Brian, if you want to come after Brandon, have fun with that one. I'm telling you right now, buddy, have fun.
Remember when he was trying to get Brandon to meet him at Bob Evans, and Brandon could have drove right up there, but Brian had to wait 45 minutes on the bus and then transfer downtown and then hop on the one for Linden and come up to Woodman. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's gonna take you 2 hours to get to fucking Bob Evans. We'll just come by, Brian. How about that?
Right. That'll work out better, Brian. How do you feel about that one? He's gonna call the police now. I'm gonna call the police on him and go live while I do it.
Well, while you're at it, Brian, call the cyberbullying office.
Have him send me a letter that you said wasn't sent when you sat there up on my live and said that you sent the damn thing. You fool. Oh, he's such a liar. Compulsive liar. Ignorance.
Fucking ignorant. He's the most ignorant piece of shit I've ever come across. Ever.
Yeah, he thinks he's some kind of like little warrior for MGL because he'll make videos of the people that she hates.
Fuck her too.
Oh, Lord.
Fuck them all, girl.
I'm so glad we did this though, because it kind of like released some of that anger. I'm not really angry anymore. He's a fool. He is a fool.
Yeah, I slept in a little bit because I was up kind of late, so I wasn't up at normal time in Discord to see everything. But when I woke up, I was like, "Oh shit, Sarah's mad."
I was livid. I mean, you know, I'm okay if he wants to attack me for a relapse, whatever. You know, just leave my friends out of it.
Well, didn't he say we were getting high together?
He sure did. He sure did. And then he said, well, I knew something was wrong with Sarah. I just didn't want to admit it. What? You can't sit there and say that I'm doing drugs with someone unless you have substantial evidence of that. And that you do not have. Just because Trisha and I are in the same state does not mean we're doing shit together. That was a compulsive, blatant lie. You know, I did what I did on my own. Nobody helped me. Trust and believe that. If I want to go and use, I'm going to go and use.
Well, I'm pretty greedy when it comes to addiction. Like I don't necessarily share anything. So just saying.
I get it.
Right.
And yeah,
Oh,
I'm not trying to make fun of my relapse or anything because it's nothing funny, but I
right.
can't change it. I can't go back in time and change what I did.
Well, you've accepted it, so that's the most important thing. You've
Oh,
accepted what you
crap.
did. It doesn't matter if anyone else does or not.
Girl, I love that picture, by the way.
Does Brian want to talk about predators?
Hi, baby.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. Brian wants to talk about predators today.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I got all day, girl. I like
all
have nothing
day.
on the books for today.
You remember that time he got on Chatterbait and was asking for anal sex, and his username was Mangina?
Yeah, and he hooked
Remember
up
that?
he hooked up with the old man named Elias and had
what?
sex.
Yes, girl. Oh, I think I have a video of that somewhere too.
And
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's Elias running.
That's been confirmed by some other creators also.
Oh.
But,
so creators on YouTube know.
Yep.
yes, absolutely.
Well,
They
do you
might
see my
some of
avatar?
them.
It. He's so proud of it. He gloats. He basks in the ambience of his own funk.
Well, I
This
guess
is the
that's where
same
this picture
cornball.
came from. That's Elias running. This is what happens when you talk online to Brian. I mean, Mangina. And then you follow through with an in-person date. That's Elias.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember. I can't believe I remembered that guy's name. I was sat here and thought about it forever, and it just hit me today.
Mm-mm.
I kept wanting to say Eli or.
And he is kind of a predator, man. The things that he says are not normal. When you sit there and make a video saying that if you jack off to a 14-year-old in your own home, that's okay. Because it's
what?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
said it's okay to jack off to an underage girl.
It's when he was
in your
fighting
own
with
home.
Laura and he was referencing Sage stuff.
Yeah.
Laura's
Yep. He says that that's okay. What normal man thinks that way?
Ugh. None.
Exactly.
None. Well, we all know Brian is no example of a normal man.
No. Mm-mm.
So we can't even give him that for fuck's
No.
sake.
He don't fit in the man category in my world. That's for damn
Definitely
sure.
not.
Mm-mm.
He doesn't even know. He God bless. I don't even think he could give a living example of one.
Right.
He's got a lot of boys
back.
under
My
his
mom
belt.
tried to call me like 3 times. I'm afraid something's wrong. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Let me see if I can. You keep talking stuff because I'm going to see if I can find that video.
Okay.
And I'll play it.
Hi,
I don't
everybody.
care if I get flagged down.
Hey, Narnie. How you doing? Good morning, Miss Nomer. Ash Key. Yeah, well, I just Brian, even though I only crack on his looks, right? Whenever he gets brought up on a stream, Brian still thinks that it's okay that he can say my name. It's just sad. It's just sad, Brian. I'm not bothered.
It is sad and gross.
But
You have not done anything to warrant what he has done to you.
No, not at all.
No.
Keep exposing yourself, Brian.
He said that you are sexualizing children because you're wearing braids in your hair. There's women in the chat laughing at that. How disgusting is that?
Brian, when you see pigtails, do you think of children?
Right. God, I've got so many videos. I can't find them.
That sounds like a personal problem. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem.
Yep.
If you can't handle looking at people, even a grown-ass woman in a pair of braids, then that's a you problem. Which I'm not surprised about. We all know you're sick, disgusting. Batty. He has to reach, girl. He has to reach.
Okay, here's one. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me pause it real quick. come back over here. See if I can do this right. Is it showing?
Yes, girl.
Okay. Let's play
Disturbing
this.
as fuck. Okay.
What you call an androgynous male, right? There's a female
Why does he cam up?
that will lash out and think like a female, and I become female, and then there's the male side of me. But this kind of male is a male lesbian and is attracted to women only. That's what I classify as. So if I'm having a bad female day and I call somebody a fucking cunt, then you can't hold that against me because that's how I identify.
Ew, is that a ponytail he's got back there?
I own that.
It's something.
I identify that way. So I don't wanna
Brian,
hear
that makes you a predator.
he said calls women cunts and he fights back when women hit him because I'm allowed to do that.
Oh, he's allowed to do that.
Oh, because he's an androgynous male.
This whole I'm a girl, you shouldn't talk to a woman like that thing. That's bullshit.
Mm.
That's absolutely bullshit because half of me is you.
Oh,
And when I'm doing that,
Oh,
the female side of me, and I get a pass.
he gets a
You can't
pass.
fucking go on about, you can't bash gender.
oh,
equality.
he
You
is
can't bash my gender
so
identity.
like visibly disgusting.
We can't
His
bash his gender identity.
His face makes me sick.
Mine too.
When I'm going off because some female is calling me names, then the female side kicks in on me. And I say, you're a fucking cunt.
He's using that as an
That's-
excuse to call women
Female
cunts.
side of me.
That's because you're a pussy, Brian.
Identify.
He admitted
need
to
this.
having one too.
I need this. Can you send me this video?
Male lesbian.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what it is. There's a hell of feminine side to me in there, Nicole.
I bet there is.
In there, Nicole. Oh, honey. Oh.
Whew, okay, I'm done with that one.
Yo, it's sad when he makes the jokes that you crack on him just true.
Yeah, we only go at him for the things he says, right? Online. We're not going into his personal life. We're just critiquing things that he says and does. So he's admitted that he is half woman and half man. And that's why he can call women CUNTSs because
Well,
he has both genders. He's androgynous, right?
And when a woman comes at him, that feminine side kicks in.
Oh, Brian. So what he's saying is that he has mostly what is that? Not testosterone, but
Estrogen.
estrogen.
Yes.
So
He's flowing with estrogen. You know, I always said he was a little bitch, and he just proves it.
it just
He just proves
it really does.
it. You know, do you know why he said that it was okay for him to dox me?
Why?
Because because I went real life on him, okay? Because making fun of his looks and making fun of his job that he puts online, okay, is real life.
Oh wow. Oh my
I got the clip. I
god.
gotta find it. I'm just happy to know that it gets to him, Brian. It gets to you. It bothers you.
Sure does.
If I was to really go in on Brian, though, I would have content for fucking months.
Let me see
Every
if-
time he uploads, it's just more content.
Oh, that's not it. I was going to try to find the one where he was talking about it being okay to masturbate to an underage whatever if it's in your own home. What
fuck?
normal man thinks that way? None. It's not okay. Normal people don't think that way. And then here he goes off on Steph this morning saying that she's sexualizing children by having braids. It's only people like him that think that way. It's not true. Hey, Just Angel, how are you this morning, darling?
Hey, Angel. Good morning.
I'm so glad to see you here. I'd just like to say that the video he did on her was bullshit and disgusting.
Girl, every
Brian-
single one of his videos are reach and just an apathetic attempt to become relevant. And everybody that supports that fucking idiot,
Mhm.
I don't even know. I have nothing to say to you. I can't even say anything to you about what the pathetic excuse of a man that is. Why are you supporting that?
Right. Why do you women over there think that that's okay? Is it just because you dislike us or hate us? It shouldn't be that way, man. You should say, Brian, this is going a little too far. You shouldn't be doing that. And Brian is the reason that some women don't cam up in this community, because he'll take a snippet of it, of you looking the wrong way, and then he'll make a video out of it.
Yup. Or if a photo of you gets put out there, he'll make an entire video on that.
Yep.
It's like, Brian, you don't just to talk about me in any of my photos. You don't have the right to do that.
Yeah, he was going after Laura's kid. And, that is gross in itself. And I supported Laura back then. That's why I went so hard at Brian, because people shouldn't be saying those things. Normal people do not talk like that. There's something wrong with you, Brian. There's always been something wrong with you. And those women over there don't want to admit it, but there is. And you know what? Half of them have said that there's something wrong with you.
It's true.
They're friends with you right now. They're not going to admit it, but they know that you're a fucking mess. Whew.
Okay, so
You
let
know
me get
what,
this
Miss
straight.
Nomer? I wouldn't either.
Right. Nope. Let me get this straight. He thinks it's okay to jerk off to whatever age of porn, I'm assuming he's talking about.
Yep.
In his own home.
Yes.
Wow.
He said if the cops were to come in, there's nothing that they could do because it's in his own home and he didn't tell nobody. That's where his mind is at.
Except when you're on the internet telling people.
You know what, Just Angel? I was just saying the same thing. The reason that I braid my hair is because it's tangly and it's long. So it's easier to braid it. And then in the morning, if I like the way it's curled, I'll keep it that way.
That's how I sleep I sleep in like that with my hair so that it.
Yep, me too.
And it'll curl it at night.
Yep.
Too. So when I wake up, I don't even have to use what's it called?
Curl
iron. That's my stank face, Brian. That's my stank face for you, Brian. Here,
I think that picture is adorable. Just saying. I love that picture.
You. Well, listen, if you insult Brian, he'll go real life on you, okay? So just so everyone knows.
Life,
not
real life, when you are insulting someone in their personal body, how they look, where they work, stuff like that, that is real life. What is this, fake life? When you affect someone's feelings, their emotions, that's real life.
Oh, Brian, did I affect
life.
your fifis?
Fake life. There's some little puny little twerpy ass bitch on here.
Ooh.
Running her mouth all the time.
Tell me how you really feel.
No. As if, let's say you saw me out of Kmart somewhere. You wouldn't come up to me talking.
Kmart, Brian.
Like special.
Kmart, Brian. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't even think Kmarts are around anymore.
I don't think they are either. I haven't seen one in for ages.
Thank you, Dari. He said, "When you hurt your feelings like that, you hurt your feelings. That's a real life. What is it? Just a fake life."
Poor little Brian's fifis got hurt. He must have had a lot of estrogen that day.
He has to turn around and dox.
Because that's the only thing he knows how to do. He thinks he's big and bad when he doxes. Well, people are going to not mess with me because I dox. You're an idiot. Oh, Lord.
Like, you'll
Lord,
never, like, I swear he wants the status of, like, Rel.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Where nobody messes with Rel because, Rel's like a man. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Brian.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Estrogen around the clock PMSing.
Yeah, show me one video where Rel has said his estrogen kicks in.
And he's breaking his neck to get in good with Be Our Guest. It's so funny watching that shit. He wants to be like them so bad.
Oh
Man.
fuck him. Fuck
Yeah,
him with
he
that,
can
for real.
fuck all the way off. But I really just want to reiterate one more time that men, real men, do not think the way he does. Real men don't think about women's braids being sexualizing as children. What the
It's
fuck?
fucking creepy, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Normal
so-
men don't think about jerking off to a 14-year-old. They don't even imply that shit.
Oh God, that's nauseating.
It
Look,
is.
the more I talk about Brian, the more people come out of these woodworks with these fucking stories that have to do with him, and it just gets more and more disgusting. The more
Girl,
and more
he's been
I
at
learn.
it for years. We're talking years. And just because he's friends with certain people now doesn't mean that you get the right to say whatever you want.
Mm-mm.
People are going to hold you accountable for the dumbass shit you say. I ain't going to be doing it for 15 years, but damn, don't be attacking women and don't be trying to say that they're sexualizing children because they got their hair in braids. Leave people that have relapsed alone. Just leave it alone. There's a lot of people in this community that have suffered from relapses, have lost people that they love, okay? Leave the whole addiction part alone. That's real life.
Monique, where have you been?
Oh, Monique, is she in here? I didn't see it. Sorry, I kind of went off on a
Yes,
tangent.
girl, she's in here.
I
No, you're
love
fine.
Monique. She's a sweetheart. And Purple Rain in the house. Oh, Purple Rain. She's a gem too.
Yeah, Purple Rain calls him.
Yeah.
Fucking Brian.
Brian.
No woman ever thinks of you in a positive light, even people that you're friends with. Like, you made Carla gag. I'll never forget watching her. All you had to say were the words cream pie out of your mouth, and Carla immediately was like that's what you do. You inflict gagging and immediate upchuck.
I can't. Can you just imagine him on that bike going past Trisha's? The way he smelled because it was like 100 degrees out that day. Trisha! Him on his little huffy bike.
Boof.
Oh, Lord, help me.
Definitely inflicts vomiting whenever I think about him.
Well, I'm glad you're back, Monique. It's time to come out
And
of
every
hiding.
time he cams up, right? Have you ever noticed it's always foggy
He
on his
reminds me
camera?
about-
You can barely see him. That's because of the condensation, right, on the camera from his disgusting sweat.
Oh, gosh, that smells like bologna.
Everything about him is just disgusting.
Oh.
And it's
It is.
pathetic. You call yourself a man, but I'm looking at your channel. You've got 1, Jesus Christ, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Do you see some of those comments, though? That's really sad.
No, I don't even look at the comments. They're fucking idiots if
man.
they're in there. But your entire channel is about women here.
Mm-hmm.
And none of them are intimidated by you. And explain to me how you think it's okay to go after women, and then boom, Jesus video.
Right. Help us make that make sense.
Make that make sense, Brian. What would Jesus do, Brian? What would Jesus do with your channel, Brian?
You backslid, buddy. You need to repent.
Yep. You need to repent.
Leave them women alone. Go make some religious videos, dude. Go do what you do. Since you was a counselor, why don't you talk about, those counseling years and addiction and things like that? Since you was a counselor and all. Maybe you and Brandon need to debate sometime. Maybe you should come up on panel one day and tell us everything you know about recovery there, buddy.
It makes a lot of sense actually when you start looking at his numbers.
Yeah.
Like his little Best Buy unboxing. Yeti Nano Galaxy 3 smartwatch has 162 views. Okay. Another Best Buy unboxing has 107, which means about 45 people learned their fucking lesson about clicking on a video of yours.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, you've got Who Do You Think You Are, Steph? 643 views. Wendy's Son, 1,000 views. Sally Spencer, 600. You know, it makes a lot of sense, Brian. Even though you're a man, you're one of the only men in this fucking community. You still can't crack over 300 views unless you're talking shit on one of us, which is pathetic.
Yep. It is. And you know what? That's why I hid my likes versus likes ratio, because it just seems like everybody in this community over there is like so hyper focused on like the likes versus dislikes and, you know, the number of subs people have. I don't give a damn about that shit. So I hid it because that's all they want to talk about. Well, this person, their views, that person, their views. It fucking sucks and it's stupid to me.
You should see my like to dislike ratio, okay? I don't know what they're doing. I almost think it's intentional, right? But it's only ever off by like 5 likes or dislikes.
Girl, when I was over there with them, quote unquote, my likes were awesome. But now since, you know, I don't agree with some of the things they're saying and doing, every one of them comes over here to my channel and dislikes it. You know, that's interaction. Like that really doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. It's still interaction. It's whatever.
But it's like, look, okay, so I got 80 thumbs up, but 78 thumbs down. It's only
that's
off by 2.
They're using their troll accounts to go dislike your videos. But guess what? It just gives
a lot of time.
More views. It gives you more views on your video.
That takes a lot of time. But look, right? Okay. 60 thumbs up, 59 thumbs down. It's only off by 1.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make like 8 more troll accounts. Come on. You can do it.
Oh, God love the trolls. Bless them.
Trolls that support Brian St. John.
Yeah. I bet you he's got a list of trolls that he uses. And I bet you he likes his own videos with them.
I bet you he does. I know he does. He talks to himself in the comment section.
Oh, yeah. He's been busted out for that a few times. He had that Poopy Pants channel, and he would talk to himself using that account. Yep.
No shit.
Oh, yeah. Nobody knew that was him. You know, he was attacking himself just to get attention. But he was so bothered by the Poopy Pants, he called the cops on Justin for it.
Well, you know what? It's not Justin's fault that you happen to cam up because you think everybody needs to see your disgusting face, all right? And you turned around, you had a shit stain, okay? A shit stain, Brian. A shit stain. That's disgusting.
Oh, that's so gross. How embarrassing. Oh. Go take a shower, buddy.
Stop turning your camera on.
Nobody wants to see water. Yeah, nobody does. You look like Alf and you sound ridiculous half the time. So fuck you.
We know how disgusting you are. Okay? There will be no chance that anybody claims that you're a catfish because we all know that you are as disgusting as you put out. So just stop turning your camera on.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that, dude. Nobody wants to see that. And then you watch. People are going to say, well, Sarah, turn your cam on. I'm not insecure. You can talk about my looks if you want. I'm cool with that. Whatever. If I want to go live showing myself, I will. If I don't, I don't. Whatever. Yeah. I'm married. I don't give a shit anymore what people think.
Different. Okay. It's totally different. I'm asking if he could turn the camera off. Like, please.
Who, me?
Right? No. Brian, please don't turn it on.
I would, but look. Watch.
No, Brian. Please don't turn your camera on. Please stop doing that. That would be the biggest favor for this community I think you could possibly do is if you just stop showing your face.
Yeah, and this live right here is only a reaction to your dumbass bullshit that you've been saying lately. You can't continuously keep making these videos of us and expect us to keep our mouths shut. We have every right to defend ourselves just as you do.
Like, look at this.
Oh,
Look at this. Can you pull this up?
Oh shit, I don't know how to do that, girl.
There you go. Look at, what is that?
What the hell?
Don't do that. We don't need
Uh-uh.
to see this. Watch, no, watch. He's gonna walk in front of all these cars. Like they're like he's a cool guy. Look, there's Chrysler. There's BMW in here somewhere. You see.
Yes,
Whatever.
Derry. I will definitely be leaving this up.
There it is.
Look at those glasses, man. He's like, these are name brand glasses. Dude, you look like a fool. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't care how name brand they are. You look like a fool.
Am I in the shot? Am I in the shot with the car? Okay, wait. Oh,
The Beamer.
like, what are you doing? Come on. We don't need to see this. Nobody. This is punishment. This is punishment.
Look at those glasses. They're so fogged up.
I know. And look, the camera. Look how fogged the camera is.
Oh my gosh.
Just stop doing it, Brian. Just
Ew.
look at it.
Oh gosh. That's yucky.
It's so
Ew.
bad.
Ugh. There's your androgynous male, female right there.
And when a woman comes at him, his feminine side kicks in.
Trisha, he looks so dirty even fresh out of the shower.
He does. Girl, we need bleach showers and chisels.
Get you some Summer's Eve, Brian.
And it still won't make a difference.
No. Whew. All right. Well,
Yeah,
I
no,
think I'm going to have to get off here soon because I have a doctor's appointment at noon. I've got to.
Oh, because you have real life stuff that matters? Okay.
I do. And it sucks. I don't want to go. Lord. But Steph, honey, thank you for coming up and, kind of like making jokes and hanging out.
Yeah, I do.
I love it when you guys come up. I appreciate y'all. So,
all right,
yeah.
babe. I'm going to hop down. Thanks for letting me up.
All right. Well, thanks
Just
for
remember,
coming up.
guys.
I hope you have a great day.
Me and my pigtails, I'm a predator.
No, you're not. You're far from it. You're gorgeous. And they hate it. Bye, girl.
I love you, girl.
I love you. Steph is amazing. I don't care what anybody says. If people would just get to know her, they would actually see her real side and they will absolutely love her. She's hysterical, for one. For two, she's smarter than a whip. And for three, she's absolutely gorgeous. So there's that. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I am going to leave this up. I am not phased with what Brian will say next. I'm not phased with what MGL will say. She can go get bent or any of the rest of them. We're going to respond when you throw out awful things about us. We're going to respond when you talk shit about our recovery. And we're going to respond when you discredit our character. It's just how it is. If you would like us to stop, then stop talking about us. The end. I'd like to also thank Ash Keith. Thank you so much for the super chats. I appreciate you. And all of you, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later.